up in the dub. Y'all ready to show, some love, energetic love. I'm going to talk to y'all on an energetic level. And I want y'all to hear me the heck out, because people don't be listening. They be like, oh, that child be lying. She just lying. Ain't got no time to lie, but I'm going to tell y'all something. And this is for entertainment purposes only. And you can you subscribe. It's up to you. But I want to put something to your head, fire signs. And I want you to know. Now, when this eclipse come down and when the showdown because it's going to be a showdown. Everybody, you better get your Bible out and read Revelations. Read what's going on. Because I don't think you've been briefed that we at that point, like the last eclipse, it was nothing. It would switch your sons and switch out. No, everybody want to get their glasses and look outside. I'm going to tell you something. It's time to get with the real. Now, if you ain't living a good life and you know you should have did right and you've been doing wrong, this is the time to write down your wrongs and do right. Because I don't give a damn what you feel about that day. That day gonna bring about change. You either gonna be the next day you wake up or you don't. It's supposed to be reversed now. Somebody was doing real game. We suppose in the daytime you supposed to be asleep. In nighttime you supposed to be up because of the eclipse situation. But I'm hearing different things. But what I'm saying is you need to touch base with your father. That a man with consciousness in you, God is within you. They don't want me to get this out, because that day is a day where am I good enough to come back, Father? Dude, am I part of that 144,000 that you was gonna bring back to the lands, and the ones that gonna stay in hell, and they down here and they gonna feel this? Because pain is illusions, fear is illusions, and death, it ain't real. It made you feel like it's your last day. You losing somebody. Now you just go right back over to the others, and you see them right back again, and they come right back. It's just like you come back, you go back out, come back in, come back out. You're here to change spiritual curses, and generational curses have been broken by you, fire signs. What's going on this eclipse? What they need to know? Well, what do you need to release under the waxing moon? They need you to know what's time for you to let go. What needs to be let go? Believe in the impossible on the blue moon. Believe in the impossible. It is time to believe, not be afraid. Let fear go. Let all fear go, fire signs. And start to pray. But pray on the level of truth. Write it down, what you're feeling. What you feel like you want for yourself and your life. Write down what makes you should still be here. Why should I still be here after all that I have done to this planet? And we all got our own dirty demons now. The problem is we're going to sit down and write them down. And we're going to have to release them. And surrender ourselves. Because we need to surrender and believe in the impossible. What else? And emotions are going to be running high that day under that super moon. Emotions going to be running high. People going to be like, oh. You're going to see so many people passing that day. Passing away. What else is going to be happening on this eclipse? What about this emotions running high on this eclipse? So we got to be careful. Know where each other's at all times. But don't be afraid of death. Because that might be the day you finding out that it's your time to go. Because we read Revelations, and this not to warn nobody or hurt nobody, but I'm just breaking down to you what my Father says. Believe. Fear is illusion. Death is not real. Death is to make you lose, so you won't be here to finish your assignment. So you won't have the goal to finish. So you will give up, and you be just known as the person that couldn't break generational curses. It's time to break them. I don't care what's going on. What's the emotions are running high? Emotions running high. What's running high? Your emotions running high because of the foundation and the power that a fire sign got. See, fire sign got pretty much, you got some power up in there. But bringing out that smoke, that's the problem, is everybody done told you everything is wrong. Everything wrong. What's wrong when you're not doing what you're here to do? You got your wine put down. You supposed to be sounding the horn. It may get a little rocky. But when I wake up the next day, If I'm still here, if you wake up, you made it to that next day, because this is a new war order. And after the 8th, you going to know who was here when you don't wake up. You going to know it's going to be deja vu. People that you thought you knew be like, I don't know you. I ain't never met you before. And you have, but you have been distantly put away like ghosts. When a person left their body, they're gone and they're looking and they just want to respond. That's all they can do if you're not open to it. But the past, the ancestors, they are returning. They're going to make things right, and we're going to do a better life. So if you wake up after that, on that 8th, I want you to do a lot of meditations. I want you to center that energy, that fear energy, that scared, that being afraid of death. I want you to center that away, because you go after my chosen one. Death is illusions. Fear is illusions. Pain is just there as illusions, because our brain tells us we're in pain. But really, they make it like it hurting. It's the same thing. You're getting warned. Yes, I've seen the death angel. They've been coming out in the cards. They've been around a lot of people, because they telling you and they warning you. This is going to stop. It don't matter. There will be peace in this land. So when you wake up, you're going to be better. So I don't care how much food you buy. I don't care how much supplies you buy. If you're not good with the Father, you can kiss that supplies up, because you're not going to be here. That's why I tell people, save all your life. And evil as hell. The ones that's supposed to be here will use your stuff. Thank you very much for saving. You should have did something, because you haven't contributed. You've been doing evil stuff. See, people do evil stuff and they think it never catch up to you. But when Judgment Day, I say when Judgment Day, I say when Judgment Day, everybody freak out. I'm going to church, man. I'm ready. I'm going to work that day. It don't matter if you go to work. You might not wake up next day, but it's going to be lots of people that's gone, and you're going to be like, what happened? It goes in the storybooks. Write down your thoughts. Write down what you want to remember, because that's what's going to be remembered. We're writing a new book, and this book, it's not going to be the same book of that old way of thinking. Ain't going to be none of that. We take down everybody and we take all you out. It's going to be fair, and it's going to be understanding, and it's going to be just, because all we try to do is make us not human. Feed us dirt. Feed us lab. Feed us nothing. Allegedly entertainment purposes only. You deserve to be treated like queens and kings. Why you want to be treated like slaves? You got to work like a dog and get up in the morning, and every day you slave, and you every day we hustling, and every day we hustling. That's how we're doing. It gotta stop. When does the hustle stop? That's what this eclipse is. Everybody wants to do war. Everybody wants to hurt, but can't nobody settle nothing no more. Now the Father said, I'm putting the law down. Come push me down. And I show you, devil, I am going to collect. You're going to give me what I'm due. And you will leave my children and the ones here alone and respect the game, or get out of it. Because I gave you your reign. I'm not giving you no more time. Time is up. So time is up. So write your notes. Write your last words in testament on how you feel about shit. Because all the food that you think that you saved, you did, they going to thank you. Because you might not be here because you evil as hell saving food. But we thank you. Building bunkers. We thank you. And you're gone and you locked yourself in a bunker. Like, share, subscribe. Bye. Don't be a coward. Just be truthful with yourself. Fear is illusion. It's time to step up. Stop being unreasonable.